Inquiridion team. I'm Guap Mars. That's B Horse. We gonna continue the self-advocacy series. Today we talking about what, B Horse?
Putting yourself in the boss's shoes.
Yes. Yo, look, we hear so much, man. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective, man. But when you're trying to advocate for yourself, you're gonna have to put yourself in your boss's shoes so you can understand what you need to do or what you feel needs to be done.
Did we ever talk about that cup example on here before?
Never.
No? Okay. Right?
But it's a perfect day to talk about it. So
I think so. Everybody have a job, right? Me and Candace, we've been in couples therapy, and the therapist, she gave us this exercise or this thought exercise where she had a cup, and on one side of the cup, it was a logo, and on the other side of the cup, it was a white space. And she put the cup on the table, and she asked, Candace, "Hey, what do you see?" And Candace is like, "I see a white cup." And then she asked me, "What do you see?" And I say, "Hey, I see a cup with a logo," right? What the therapist was trying to get across was we both see two different things, but it's really all the same thing, right? And when you got a boss, when you got a client, a customer, most of you, when you negotiate and you kind of all want the same thing, you're just seeing it from different perspectives, right? And I think that's something that we just got to take away from trying to better ourselves, is that the people who can help us better ourselves, they coming from their own perspective as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They already, I was talking to Candace about it last night. I've been with myself for 35 years now. Yeah. And I know what I want. I know what I came to do. And that person that, you're trying to get some business with, they got their X amount of years as well. They got their own experiences. They got their own betrayals. They got their own stories, their own testimony, and then y'all are coming together trying to do whatever you need to do. When I say the boss's shoes, I don't want you to assume when I say the boss's shoes that you're not already the boss. You are the boss, right? We saying like operate as if, what would a boss do?
You have to look at it through the other person's eyes. Like there's a million different ways to say it, but it's all boiled down to perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know for a fact that you, as an employee, wouldn't like somebody to be late, you know what I mean? That you have to depend on. You know what I'm saying? That's putting yourself in the boss's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Why would you put yourself in a position to be late? Or why would you put yourself in a position to not be able to finish a task when you are the one, you know what I mean? If you put yourself in the boss's shoes, they like, I depended on you.
Right.
I was relying on you.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be there and you wasn't. And when you start thinking about as many times as you disappointed somebody on that level, you started to get to like this, man, maybe I was the problem because I made them believe that they can rely on me. They hired me so they could rely on me. They didn't hire me so they can double back and do the work anyway.
Right.
I can finish the job. I can get the job done, do it right, do it on time, and and then move on. But guess what? It takes from the boss when he has to make sure that you are here on time to even start work.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stress that enough. Like, a lot of people, I used to struggle with being on time. You know what I'm saying? And then what I do? I started putting myself in the position of the person that's at top.
Yeah.
I'm expecting the meeting to happen at 7. I need to be there before 7.
Yeah.
Now I need to be there at 7. I need to be there before 7. Why? Prepare for the meeting.
Yeah. That make it different.
I gotta have something to bring to the meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are things that happen that were out of my control that I have to bring to the masses. You know what I'm saying? The way this correlates with advocating for yourself is that you will figure out what you need to do or what that person is looking for if you just try to look at it through their eyes. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, but I know the Marine Corps, I know, the military, so I'm gonna put it in military terms. You can't say, oh, I run fast and I shoot straight, there should be no problem. You know what I'm saying? But that's just you looking at it like this. This is what I do, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? The boss looking at it is like this. Yeah, but you don't have any qualifications. You can't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? And so when you're on when you're jumping on that horse for advocating for yourself, right? And you're on that road for advocating for yourself, you have to start thinking about, you know what I mean, what is it that my boss will be looking for? Or what is it what the next person will be looking for? And yeah, that's all I got to say about that one, man. This one is pretty straightforward, man, but it is perspective, and a lot of people don't change their perspective. And it seems like it's something so simple. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
You know what? And I think that's like definitely a problem that I've run into, because I think that I like my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with my perspective. You know what I mean? And I think that sometimes, like, I probably hesitated to build like maybe my social circle because I'm like, I'm not interested in somebody else's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Right?
Keep it going. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, so that's why I think that, I say definitely for like my own network, I want to build a network of bosses and people that I can hang around. But I guess, like, I feel like most people not bosses, right? They just bossy. You know what I mean?
That could be true, but guess what? Even a boss needs bossy work. You know what I'm saying? You could be the boss, right? You have that boss mentality. But yes, you want to surround yourself around bosses as well. So, you know what I mean? Bosses be with bosses, right? But that's not to say that you don't need the worker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You do need the worker. You do need the different, points of your friendship to be, you know what I mean? You need your friendships to be at different levels as well. Yeah. You do, because you can utilize everybody, man. Everybody's getting used. They just don't know what they're getting used for. You know what I'm saying? I get used. You get used. But the kids get used. Everybody gets used. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that people don't do things out of pure intention and love and stuff like that. But ultimately, you are being used to freaking level someone up.
Ultimately, yeah.
You are. Like, and people don't like to hear that, but ultimately you are. People don't like, you just gonna use me? Yeah, I mean, you're here to be used.
Yeah, if you're not pushing me up, you're pushing me down.
That's a fact. And that's a fact. People hate to hear that. So we was having a conversation earlier, and you were speaking on how, there's things that you don't like about somebody, and that's what makes you distant them from each other. All right. So I'm gonna get together, because this will probably be a profitable moment. All right. So so look, there's things that you don't like about somebody, so you end up distancing yourself from them. But my take on it is, don't distance yourself from them, because you never know what they can be used for. You know what I mean? You might have somebody that bullshit you all the time. But you need it in your corner.
Yeah, you need somebody who could bullshit sometimes.
You do.
Right.
You may not like the person that's always on go. Like, dang, I can't take the dude nowhere. He always on go. But guess what you need in your corner?
Right.
Somebody that's always on go, regardless.
Yeah, I don't have no time for all that. Yeah.
But you don't have no time for it. You know why you don't have no time for it?
Why?
Because you got somebody that does have time for it.
There you go. That it.
And this is why you don't push people away just because something about them doesn't agree with you. I'm not telling you to have bad spirits around you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to have them negative influences and seeds around you. But what I am telling you is don't be so quick to push a good person off because you found one thing that you don't like about them. Yeah,
that's word, yo.
Because you got, like I said, you always gonna need that bullshit in your corner. You always gonna need that person that's on go in your corner. You know what I'm saying? And this is not promoting any violence or anything like that, but what they say, you need a shooter.
Yeah.
You might not shoot, but you need a shooter.
Yeah. And my problem is I put all that type of stuff on myself. You know what I mean? And then I don't want to be around like nobody else because since it's all me, because say it's time to shoot and I ain't ready to shoot, but it's just me. And I'm like, damn, I wish I had a shooter.
I wish I had a shooter. Because you need it. You need a shooter. You know what? Check it out. A CEO wears so many hats, right?
Yeah.
But the CEO never becomes a CEO until he delegates them hats.
Yeah. You need to delegate. That's true. Damn, yo, you hitting it on you on the money. You go. Is this money Mars today?
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have to change my name back because I'm on the money. Because look, I'm serious. Until they take them hats off and delegate them hats. You said it the other day, man. We need a videographer.
Yeah.
Somebody that going, you know what I mean, show it just to take it off of our hands because we are coming up with the material. We are editing. We are trying to, cut and do all this other stuff.
Yeah.
This is the whole concept of the team. This is the whole concept of the team. And you cannot successfully build a team if you are pushing everybody away, man. So the advice that you got about building your social network is crucial.
Right. I need to take it because I need to review my own advice because I'm like, damn.
Another croppable moment right here. And shout out to It's Candace P for telling you, to expand your social network.
She was like, just go do something. Cause y'all don't understand, you know what I'm saying? In our family, like I've been just working and doing so many different things that I already made the excuse to myself, like, I don't have time to go do this. I don't have time to go do that. And now, a few years later, I'm finally in a position where I feel comfortable to be like, yeah, I guess I do got a lot of time on my hands. Maybe I should go do something. But I'll be like, man, I done pushed all these different people away now. It's like, damn, now I gotta find some people to hang out with.
Yo, you know what? I've always made the excuse, my excuse always was, I ain't got no money to do that.
Yeah.
And that's how I used to rationalize, I ain't got no money to do that.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, right? When you think about it, like, it just means you just got a plan to do it. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you think about it like that, it's like this. Hey, I actually do have money to do that.
I do. Yeah.
I can do that. I can, but I just be like, nah, that money wasn't for that. Yeah. Then you start telling something, but nah, you really need to step out and in order for you to grow. You cannot grow doing the same mundane routine. You can't. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a switch up or a increase in something.
So what about a tree then? right? Yeah. Does the tree gotta move around in order to grow?
Not moving around, but it gotta go through its different seasons.
Yeah, you money Mars today.
Not moving around, it gotta go through its different seasons. It has to.
Yeah.
Even in the states, or you know what I mean, the areas where the weather's particularly the same every time.
Yeah.
It still has to go through different seasons, even in that point.
Yeah.
In Australia, it's hot as hell in Australia, but it's a wet and dry season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not by accident.
Yeah.
Everything needs a season to grow. Like your season and my season are two different seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Your down season could be a difference in 1 degree, and my up season could be just 1 degree below your season. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. This is a book called The Truth About Money, right? And the analogy he gave was a yo-yo, right? And the analogy he gave in the yo-yo is a little boy's walking up a hill doing the yo-yo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though the yo-yo is going down as far as it can go, as he inclines up the hill, the yo-yo is never lower than the lowest point or the last high. And that's just to show you that different stages in life, you're going down low, right? You're going down low, but it's a different change. It's like a little small incremental change, all right? Where your low is up here now, vice been right here. Mm-hmm. That's just simple growth. It's simple change in the incline and it's simple growth. That's the change of the season. Those are different seasons. Those are different levels that you operating on. You know what I'm saying? That's the same with us humans, man. We cannot continue the same mundane approach to life and doing all these things step by step without any incremental growth. Something has to change.
You gotta switch it. You gotta do something different.
I think one of these is right. Oh no, man.
Yeah,
No, there's a sign that I do have in another area of the house, but it says it basically says dang, I gotta go find it now. But it basically says something. It basically says something gotta change. In order for you, something gotta change.
Something gotta change, and I'm ready to make that change. Listen, man. I've been looking at the man in the mirror, and I've asked him to change his ways. All right. That's what I'm about to.
You see that? Let me see your socks. You got some glitter socks on?
Who?
You?
Me? Glitter socks?
Oh, just the way you were speaking, it sounded like you had some glitter socks on.
Yeah.
Like you MJ himself.
Oh. That's that glove. Let me get that glove on. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna work on that. I'm definitely gonna try to, start getting out more. We just got out this past weekend, to do the thing that we've been talking about the whole time. Tough Mudder.
Come on.
That was your first one. How did you feel about that?
I died.
You died?
Yo, I died, yo. Like my eyes went black.
Yeah.
Cause I was going under the electric eels and I wish video footage of this.
Yeah.
I was going under the electrical eel and that thing said, it got my shoulder one and everybody heard it.
Yeah.
And everybody, ooh, you know what I mean? It got me, and I was like, and I tried to keep going and then it got me again. And then that's when I blacked out and my face hit the water. But as that happened, I started to move. So what happened? It started tap, 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 tap. It hit me 4 or 5 different times after 2. You know what I'm saying? And Brandon, I'm dying. And B-Horse is cracking up.
Yeah.
And I'm and at that point, I'm like this. I'm defeated. And this is on mile 4. It's 9.6. 9.6 miles. And this is at mile 4, and I'm defeated. And I'm and I'm quiet. And I'm and Brandon is sitting there cracking up.
Yeah.
And it's like this, yo. I was looking at him like, yo, I was really hurt, yo.
I can't even see you.
You felt the need to laugh.
My eyes were so freaking shut from all the laughter from the pure joy of hearing that thing tap you so many times. I can't even see that your face was down in the water. Like, no.
Bro, my face went in the water.
Yeah, I can't even see that. That was bad on my part.
That was like, yo, and here it is, yo. This my best friend is in the background, just
Cause I got hit with it too, and I thought you felt the same thing I felt. So I was just like, I ain't pass out, so we ain't gonna pass out.
Everybody else that got hit, they took it like a G and kept it moving. Candace got hit a couple times too.
Yeah, she did. That was funny.
And everybody else took it like it was a G and all this other stuff, and I'm sitting here dying.
Yeah, straight up. He was like he was in the electric chair or something.
Yo, look, like I never felt anything like that.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I never been through anything like that. Like
you never took a taser and shocked yourself before?
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
That's stupid, but no, I haven't.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't even believe you now. Yeah, I never done nothing like that. Me neither.
Yeah, it was a good time. You know, I tried. You know, I definitely attempted every obstacle. You know, and that's what I'm proud of. I can't do every one. I underestimated it. I knew I could get through it, but I wish that, you know, I'm gonna put more work in on the gym. I am gonna put more work in the gym to do another one because they were so cool. Even the ones that I did were like, it was like being on Survivor or being on like, you know, the Gauntlet on MTV and stuff.
I think I skipped like probably the last. It was probably like last 4 or 5 obstacles. Oh wait, in between. But I'm just saying, out of the last like 6, I think I did skip 4 of them. Cause I caught that Charlie horse in my calf. It wasn't giving up.
One that they had, the one where they had the burrows that was kind of like it was a tight squeeze or something like that. You had the low crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I did that one. I did that one. Where I got the Charlie horse was, I think it was after that is when it was the reverse wall. And it was something simple. It was something simple, reverse wall, you know, pull yourself up, you know. It was something simple. But when I caught that Charlie horse, like after jumping up on the wall, that thing was like, it wasn't letting up either. That thing was a huge rock. My calf, huge rock. I was like, oh nah. And I like at that point, I felt defeated. You know, I did after that. I did do the swim because I thought that water was going to help my Charlie horse out.
Yeah.
And the gate swim. You know. Yeah. And then we had, and then at the end it was this steep hill.
Yeah.
And I didn't look up. I looked down and I just tried it up. But it was a steep hill, y'all. Like when I tell you that it was probably the most painful thing after I got the Charlie horse. You know what I mean? I just looked down at the ground and just kept moving.
Yeah.
I didn't look up until I was finished. And that took a lot out of me. Like I didn't look up until I was finished, man. I went up there and I just kept on going, yo. Somebody passed.
That's what I'm trying to explain to them. Like y'all wasn't out there. Somebody passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
It was like, when it was when somebody passed out, you gotta throw up the X's.
Yeah.
It was like we was listening to DMX on the way there.
Yeah. Yeah, we sure was.
Yeah, so the action.
Yo,
I just love when a nigga bring his whole crew. Yeah, like it was challenging, and I feel all the more better for it. I still got scars on me. I feel stronger though.
I don't even want to mention that, man, because like for real, when I tell you I feel stronger, I'm serious. Like I feel like I can lift the world now.
Come on.
Like I'm in the gym, mind you. I haven't been in the gym before this. I wasn't in the gym. I was doing the running because I was more concerned about the running
And the boxing too.
and I was doing the boxing as well. But I went to the gym to actually lift the free weights, and I'm sitting here like, I was like, man, yo, I'm doing this jump, man. Like I'm in here, like I got the 2 dumbbells, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got the 80-pound dumbbells, and I'm like, yo, this is normally what people be putting on Instagram. I'm up here, and I'm throwing the 80s up. I'm throwing the 80s up on my weakest thing, which is an incline. Like incline bench is very weak for me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's weak. I think that's the weakest out of the benches for everybody.
Okay.
But either way, like I'm like, but I got the dumbbells, so that's like a little bit harder. And I'm like, I'm revving,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait a minute, I got more sets after this. Like, I'm increasing the weight?
Yeah.
Increase the weight, revving.
Yo, it's nothing when you done looked in the face of death.
For real. For real, man. For real. And I'm like, yo, I feel so strong.
Yeah.
I feel so strong, man. Like, and then what I really do appreciate, regardless of what me and my lady was going through, I appreciate her still taking care of me when I was hurt.
Yeah.
So that was big respects. Big respects. You know, like she you know,
he was like a warrior coming home. He was like coming home from war.
Yo, she was really concerned because, you know, there's very few people that seen me that hurt.
Yeah.
Like I never even got that hurt in boot camp or nothing like that. Like that see me that defeated.
Yeah, like damn.
And I was trying to tell it's Candace P, like, yo, look, I don't get hurt. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Like the point was I'm dragging. And I know what people don't understand is that I'm very scared of heights.
Yeah.
I did the height obstacles without budging.
Yeah.
And I ain't even take a second to even think about it because I knew if I would have thought about it, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that was a real feat for me, man. I was like, I really did feel accomplished, yo.
You ran up that wall too.
I ran up the wall with no rope.
Yeah, you went hard out there. Yeah.
What you say? Did I say something back there? Oh, all right.
You killed it.
Yo, we did a good job. Yo, such a good job, man. You know, it's Candace P was getting over them barrels of hay.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Come on, yo. Like,
yeah.
You can't tell me that this is not something that people looking at us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being that it's my first one in my age group, you know what I mean? I'm 30 plus. This is my first one. You know what I'm saying? You guys are you are like out of the whole fitness journey for real because I don't know you all out of it. Hold on. Anyway, but you didn't go upstairs, bitch, for real.
Can I wipe my bike?
No. If you go upstairs right now, I'll come get you in a few to ride the bike. And you didn't go upstairs, okay. All right, anyway. All right, look, hey, you are out of the military where you have to work out. You know what I'm saying? And then you come and get, you talking years later. Not right, not fresh out. You're talking about years later. Hey, come on, we doing this Tough Mudder.
I was insane. My ego was too big. Because I don't know what made me
but all of our egos too big. We talking about the infinity. See, I know a lot of people probably watching this and they thinking like this. Oh, they just did the 5K or the 10K. No, no, sir.
It was long.
We talking about the infinity, y'all.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We underestimated it.
Yeah, greatly. I thought I must have been 25. Would you do another one?
So I would definitely do another Tough Mudder, man. It's gonna be shorter than this last one because I think we need to focus more on the obstacles other than the actual running.
I like doing the long one because it's badass.
It is, but you got to build to it because we didn't focus on obstacles at all last time. Like, and it was like,
nah, we just focused on the mileage. Yeah,
we focused on the mileage, and it's like, yeah, okay, I was prepared to run I was prepared to run more miles, but ain't nothing prepared me to run no daggone all these miles and do all these obstacles. I had no idea I was gonna be this tired.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. The thing that boosted my confidence first go around was when they did the monkey bar thing.
Yeah.
That boosted my confidence. I knew from that point on, I knew there was nothing that was gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know, but then I get a Charlie horse.
And he's like, that kind of stopped me a little bit. And then I almost died, and that stopped me a little bit.
Then I almost died. Too. Yeah. So I got humbled real quick. Actually, it was the monkey bars that did the electric eels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The monkey bars was like, oh yeah, I can do this. And then the electric eels came and it was like, oh no, I don't know if I can do this. I didn't run through the electric eels through the last event. But look,
was like,
listen,
next time you go around.
The next event we got coming up is September 3rd. We got the bubble run. Nice little fun that we're gonna do with the kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's only 5K and it's bubbles, man. You can't not have fun with bubbles. That don't even make any sense. So look, we're gonna do a bubble run and guess what? The link is in the description. The link is also in our bio on our Instagram and on Facebook. Hey, sign up, come run with us. Let us know that, hey, we were INQUIRES fit. Yell at us.
Hey, INQUIRES.
INQUIRES. And we'll get a picture or something like that, man. Just let us know that you did, man. So look, INQUIRES crew, www.theenchiridionteam.com. INQUIRIDION team on Twitter. We active on Twitter, y'all. The INQUIRIDION team on every other social media network platform.
You know it.
Hit us up, like, follow, show your support. Just say, hey, look, give us a thumbs up emoji on the comment section. That's cool. You know what I mean? Just let us know that you with us, even if you ain't listened to the whole thing all the way through, which we'll address that later.
We'll talk about that later.
Look, talking with us, man. Look, everything, knowledge, life, anything, it's all in the palm of your hand. Peace.
Peace.